Many of us are thinking about that next vacation, but between rising costs and booking indecision, it's easy for the planning process to feel overwhelming. Joining us now to share this year's cheapest destinations and some tips for planning your next trip is Lourdes Losada at Skyscanner. Lourdes, thank you so much for being here with us. I love talking travel. Who doesn't love a great vacation, right?
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So what are the top value destinations that you're seeing for 2026?
We have created this list and we see a combination of domestic and international ones. On the domestic, the usual suspects, Las Vegas, Miami, Orlando, with round trips as cheap as $28. And that's because there's a lot of competition on those routes. So a lot of airlines actually traveling. Then on the international side, a few surprises. We have there's El Salvador with San Salvador there. Cancun in Mexico, Mexico City, the Dominican Republic with Punta Cana, and one of my personal favorites, Milan in Italy, that have fares that average for $560, but with the right patience and tools on hand, you can find round trips as cheap as $151.
Wow, that is incredible. You know, I've found that sometimes you think, oh, the destination's far away, so it's going to be more expensive, but that's not necessarily true. So you just got to, like you said, have the right timing, the right resources. Is there a specific day of the week that we should be flying to get the best price?
That's a very good question because there is a misconception that you have to book on a Monday, you have to book on a Tuesday. Look for that. What we have seen with our data is it doesn't matter that much when you are looking for those trips, but the date that you fly. Wednesdays are actually the cheapest days to travel according to our research. So if you are able to travel midweek, we strongly recommend to look into Wednesdays to go in or out of a given destination because that's usually where the data says that it's going to be a little bit cheaper. But keep an eye open and keep searching because it can vary by route and by destination too.
Yeah, for sure. Many people suffer from booking paralysis. What is your best advice for someone who's unsure of where to travel to? They're just like, oh, I can't make the move. I can't make that decision.
Yeah, and it can be very overwhelming if you think about it, where to go and when is it the best time to book a trip, because it's a big expense as well. So what we have developed is several tools. Number one, it's called drops. So if you're unsure where to go, you can go to skyscanner.com or download our app and look for this little arrow that says drops. We will show you there every single airfare that has dropped more than 20% in the past week. So you can have a little bit of a see what's going down actually on certain destinations. But then also we have our everywhere search. So you can put a city of origin and let us inspire you where to go internationally or domestically. And what we strongly recommend is whenever you have picked 2, 3, or as many destinations as they have caught your eye, just set a travel alert. So what we will do after that is with your travel alert, we will be sending you a notification whenever the flight that you have chosen goes down in price. So then you can have the certainty that you're booking and you're not spending more for a certain or a given flight.
Yeah, great resources, great tools to help us travel. Do you have any advice? I'm always like, how far out should I book my plane ticket? Should I hear 6 weeks? I hear 3 months. I don't know when.
Yeah, so data shows that the sweet spot is 6 to 8 weeks for domestics, and sometimes for international it can be a little bit longer. But the sweet spot, I would say, 6 to 8 weeks. However, if you use that price alert tool, you can be certain that with all the millions of data points that we have with all the users that use Skyscanner every month, we'll be sending you the right information and telling you when to book exactly.
Perfect. And one more time, where can people go for more information?
You can go to skyscanner.com or download our app or just subscribe to our newsletter and follow us on social media. But skyscanner.com, that will be the one on our app as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Lourdes. We can't wait for that next vacation.